Every summer, the Parker family gathered at Grandpa Joe's farm in the countryside. It was a tradition that had started decades ago when Grandpa was just a boy, and his father planted a massive oak tree in the center of their land. That tree had grown alongside their family, its roots deep in the soil just as their family ties were strong. This year was special. It marked the 50th year since Grandpa's father had planted the tree. 3 generations of Parkers arrived at the farm, filling the house with laughter, the smell of home-cooked meals, and the sound of children's feet running through the fields. Young Tommy, only 8 years old, had heard stories about the tree his whole life. Grandpa Joe always said it was magic. "If you sit under its branches and listen closely, you can hear the voices of our ancestors," he would say with a twinkle in his eye. Tommy wanted to test this legend for himself. One afternoon, while the adults prepared for the big family dinner, he slipped away and ran to the old oak. The tree was enormous, its trunk thick and sturdy, its branches stretching wide like the arms of an old friend. He sat beneath it, closed his eyes, and listened. At first, there was nothing but the rustling of the leaves. 50 years ago, my father planted that oak tree. He told me that one day, it would watch over generations of Parkers. And look at us now. He spread his arms wide, taking in his children, grandchildren, and even great-grandchildren. Family is like that tree. We grow, we change, but we stay rooted in love. Tommy couldn't contain his excitement. "Grandpa, I heard the voices in the tree. It really is magic." A chuckle spread through the family, but Grandpa Joe only smiled. "Of course, you did, Tommy. That's because you listened. The past is always with us, whispering its wisdom if we take the time to hear it." As the night went on, the Parkers shared stories, memories, and laughter under the old oak tree. Tommy sat beside his grandfather, feeling as though he had become part of something much bigger than himself. He knew that one day, he too would bring his children here, telling them the stories of the Parker family and the magic of the old oak tree. And so, the tradition lived on, rooted deep, just like the tree itself.